Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Troy with DDM's Realm, and I have another one of the weekly dungeons here for you in the River District. If you haven't already, please throw me a subscribe. I really appreciate it. And share these with any of your friends and fellow guildies that play and might find them useful. Alright, for this one, we are going to do the Fey dungeon, Nostura's. To get that one, you first need to make sure that you have the right campaign thing unlocked, and that is going to be this one right here. This will allow you to go into Nostura's domain, run through her little trial, and fight her. And you're going to do that because you're going to want to get, excuse me, some of the rare ingredients if you want the Fey item, the Fey artifact weapons. To get those portal stones, you can do that by going through the heroic encounters, which you'll have a rare chance of getting those. If you want to increase your chances to getting portal stones in the encounters, go buy the Mage Slayer companion, which doubles the rate of portal stones dropping for you in the heroic encounters, as well as gives you 10% bonus to killing all the minions here, which is pretty nice. Then you could also get those by doing campaign tasks. Both secure the district, gives you the ornately carved box, as well as resist the ritual, gives you the ornately carved box. And when you have those, you can actually open those up and you can choose which one you want. I already have a stone which the Fey stone would be listed here, which I got from a BHE just a minute ago, so I thought I would run through and show you how to use it. So if you have the stone, you still can't access it. You need to double click on it and accept the quest. So we'll grab that quest, and this one, you're going to find the entrance way in the northeast, and I'm at the very last guard outpost in the Fey area. And then we're just going to head north up there to get it. This is probably my favorite of the 3 dungeons that you can do in here. And yeah, it's definitely a good time. Up here, again, this one is where the BHE spawns. So if it is actually active, you probably can't get to the portal. So switch to a different instance and keep jumping around until you find one that's not active or has been just people are fighting it, so you can sneak in here and use the portal. Otherwise you might have a hard time going through because there's a ton of mobs in here that are going to be guarding it. Alright, so let's hop on in here. And each of these trials has like a little different thing that you do to test your skills or whatever to go through, which helps keep it interesting and not such a grind. This particular one, we're going to run a bit of a race here. So you can talk to this guy. He'll tell you that we got to get deep inside the forest. So we're going to give you a stag that you could ride on. So once everybody is in, you get thrown on a stag here, and you can start your charge through here. So you can use Q, which will give you a little speed boost, but usually just hangs you up. Watch out for those runes, they will hurt you. Oh, see, sucked me in anyway. You can use those speed boosts to get through those, but you'll find there's a lot of these health things that'll help charge you up here. So there is no time limit on here, so if you need to take your time, you can do that. You can actually even go backwards and stuff, so it's not like some of the train racers that you may have played where you're stuck on a rail. So those are whatever the annihilation orbs. You want to definitely avoid those. They will do a bunch of damage to you. But again, if you're worried, you can actually move at their same speed to dodge them. Kind of a fun little charge, some good music here. So you can jump over those, or you can jump actually over the actual routes themselves. I try to stay as far away as I can because they sometimes seem to have a bigger reach than normal. This one's a little trick. You can graze that one to get it. They're trying to get you to jump over and grab it. Got a super jump here. Yeah, this is pretty fun to start with, just to your first time through to see how it works. And one of the easier ones that lag and bad computers and server issues don't really mess with, whereas like the fire one, man, that one's terrible. One little thing and you are dead, even if you appear that you're going to be okay. Oh man. Whoa. Okay then. So I guess I'm just gonna die in all of these things that I'm trying to show you. So this is going to lead you up over the route, so you want to make sure you're kind of careful running up over this route here. And that's the final little bit to get into the castle here. Then you enter her kind of inner ruined sanctum here, which is just straight up dungeon crawls, mobs after mobs after mobs here that you need to fight and get through. Easily fight them in groups, but I can handle it, and I'm sure you don't want to watch me slowly fight each of these things as I make my way through. So I'll just train everything to the end and kill whatever follows. Alright, as before, make sure before you jump in, you go ahead and buff up. Since I died, we will go ahead and do that. Alright. Definitely not necessary, depending on who you are, I guess, but I like to stay buffed up as possible to speed along my progress through things. Even though if I don't have to, it's worth it because it could make a lot more use of your time if you stay just a little bit more buffed up, kill things a little bit faster, whatever. Alright, so you see that she has kind of a little arena thing here. So, like normal bosses, go ahead and start your fight with her as you normally would. She is like the Stone Eyes, so when you see that, you want to make sure you move around. You can get behind these pillars sometimes, but I've even been turned to stone behind the pillars. I'll try that again and see. Let's kind of fight her down, and you'll see she'll change. There you go. So she grows weary of this, and then you'll notice that she actually becomes immune. She can do damage to you, but you can't do anything to her. What you want to do is jump through the Eye of Sauron right here. And then you come into another area, and you'll see that there's little planar tears. She's still, you found where she went to, but she's still immune to damage. And how to fix that is to go back to her sanctum by breaking these planar tears, and it'll let you get back to her actual temple where you can fight her and do damage. This one's kind of nice to have a defender companion, because you can have that defender keep her busy, and then you could run around without worrying, destroying these planar tears. So again, tells, you'll see the eyeball, but then she'll also say, be still. That was the last one. You see that now I'm transported back to her temple, and she can fight her. Again. See, still got turned. I don't know if that's a bug or what. Defending, I still get turned to stone. Behind a pillar, still get turned to stone. Because it seems like you should be able to hide behind those and not be affected, but it happens anyway. Alright, so another round, you can see actually that her health bar turns to green because she actually does heal between rounds. So the faster you kill these, the better. Hey, there we go. My block actually worked this time. So if you look at her health bar, it is actually slowly creeping up. Did I get them all? No. This is one I can see a group being a lot more beneficial because you can jump in here, split up, get the tears right away, and then get switched back over to her. There we go, finally. And that's really all there is to it. I think you just need to rinse and repeat that cycle to kill her. I don't know why that just works the way it does. It's a little frustrating. Alrighty, well there we have it. And that's how you do Nostura's Fey Castle for the Fey Castle quest. You'll get these for weekly, so you'll do one of the dungeons every week, and if this is the artifact weapon that you want, the Fey weapon, then you'll do this, at least 35 times to be able to get your weapon? Alright, well thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please share them with your friends, fellow guildies, anybody that you know that plays, and make sure you throw me a subscription. Or subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks, and we'll see you at the next dungeon. Bye.